He's
Mr.
one nay.
Joey. You're out of order. Thank you.
So are
Mr.
you.
Johnson.
Good evening. My name is Kevin Johnson. I am not a Harahan resident. I'm here to set the record straight concerning the circumstances that surrounded my resignation letter given directly to the mayor of Harahan back in February of 2016. I was hired by the mayor November 23rd, 2015. On Thursday, February 18th of 2016, I privately met with the mayor and sat across from her at the table in her office. I gave her my one-page, two-sentence resignation letter. She slid the letter back across the table to me. I was then asked to reconsider and come back with a two-page resignation letter. To comply with the request, I typed a two-page letter thanking everyone by first and last name in the permit office. I also included Councilwoman Benton and thanking her. When I presented the second draft, I was advised by the mayor that the letter was still lacking in substance. I was gently urged to redo the letter and make specific references to the treatment that I received at the January 22nd, 2016 council meeting from both council ladies Hewitt and Wheeler. That's when the Hewitt and Wheeler comments were added to the letter. The Monday after March 10th, 2016 council meeting, I received an email from Mrs. Hewitt and Mrs. Wheeler asking me to meet with them to discuss the resignation letter that was read at the March 10th meeting. I agreed to meet with them both after work, and I did. After we were seated at the coffee shop, they asked me directly, "Did you actually write the letter?" It doesn't sound like it came from you. Without hesitation, I told both of them the truth. No, I actually had not written the letter. The letter was the third draft of the resignation letter. It was compiled after a closed-door visit made to my office by the mayor where no one could see us. After an hour and a half long session at my computer, I was asked to step aside by the mayor so that she could finalize the contents of that letter. She made it plain to me that if I didn't sign the letter, there would be future repercussions to my job future.
Wow.
I never intended my personal resignation letter to be read in a public forum. It was given to my boss in confidence by me. I was privately stating my intent to leave in 2 weeks. I didn't know or ask that my personal letter be put in public view. I thought there was such a thing as employee privacy.
Thank you very much, Mr.
No,
Johnson.
Mayor, absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
Mr. Kevin, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Can I have
Mr.
Thank you,
Burris.
Mr. Johnson.
Mr. Burris, what do we do if we'd like this gentleman to say his last 3 sentences?
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
Mr. Burris.
Excuse me.
Mr.
We have
Burris.
a police officer in the room. Anyone who is shouting from the chairs
Well, maybe,
will have to be leaving.
maybe that police officer should take care of you.
We will have order. We will have. Excuse me.
Go ahead, Mr. Kevin. Go.
Mr. Burris, if the
Later in the same day, after I signed the letter, the mayor brought the city attorney into my office once again, closed the door. The purpose of this meeting was to reassure me that as a private citizen, criticizing elected public officials was not a problem. A few weeks ago, I mailed both Mrs. Hewitt and Mrs. Wheeler an apology letter. I left employment on March 18th of 2016. I have never lived in Harahan. I have no business ventures in Harahan. I have no family members who live in Harahan. I have absolutely nothing to gain from this whole affair. I just want the record set straight. Thank you and God bless you.